September 11th, 2001.
Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts.
A flawless sky over New York City, the sun rising slowly, casting light on a city unaware of what was coming. Millions moved through their morning routines. Some rushed to work, some lingered over coffee, and in the center of it all, the Twin Towers, standing tall as symbols of ambition, prosperity, and possibility. Until a single moment shattered the ordinary. 8:46 a.m. American Airlines Flight 11 strikes the North Tower. The impact tears through steel. Flames burst outward, smoke spirals into the sky. Confusion becomes panic. Panic becomes chaos. Officer Judy Castro runs toward the burning tower, instinct over fear, each moment a life or death decision. Nina Pineda, a journalist, looks up in disbelief. Then, the unthinkable.
We were standing probably about 3 blocks away, advancing toward the scene to try and gather some photos and some videotape, and it felt like the entire ground shook. It felt like what it feels like to be in a earthquake. The ground was shaking, followed by plumes and plumes of overwhelming smoke and flying debris, ash and pieces of the building. As the ground was shaking,
was there sound with this, Nina?
There's a tremendous booming sound, and then it just felt like a rumbling, but it didn't sound like an explosion. It sounded like a loud rumbling, and then the next thing we saw were the streets. The way the streets looked was just overcome by smoke, just plumes and plumes of smoke, like a bomb had gone off, coming up the street as people were racing to get in front of these clouds of smoke and not doing too good of a job. They were soon obliterated by the smoke, and then we could see them running out. But it advanced probably within seconds, a 5-block radius.
United Flight 175 dives into the South Tower.
A huge explosion now, raining debris on all of us. We better get out of the way!
Screams echo between the skyscrapers. Sirens tear through the streets. A city built on noise suddenly trembles under a different kind of sound. Regina Wilson, one of the few women firefighters on duty that day, steps into the inferno. Save as many as you can. Worry about yourself later. Her words cut through the devastation. Every stairwell, every frightened face, every hand she reaches for becomes a quiet act of defiance against the impossible. 9:59 a.m. The South Tower collapses. A wave of dust swallows Lower Manhattan. Streetlights vanish. Voices vanish. For a moment, the world falls silent.
Gotta go out. Grab your guy and get him out.
Don't tell me this.
I don't care. I don't care. Get out.
What's your badge number?
Get out.
Give me your badge number.
Don't turn out. 44. Get out. Who is that guy? Get that guy out. Where's he going?
I understand.
Go to the right. Look at that.
Judy, covered in debris, pushes forward, guided only by instinct and urgency. Every heartbeat feels borrowed. Not far away, another tragedy unfolds. Flight 77 hits the Pentagon. Flight 93 is overtaken by its own passengers, ordinary citizens who decide to fight back.
Yet even as the smoke rose over America, a darker truth was coming into focus. Far from New York, far from Washington, a name began to echo across intelligence channels. Osama bin Laden, a figure once dismissed as distant, suddenly revealed as the architect of the unimaginable. He had spent years operating in the shadows, building networks, training followers, dreaming of a strike that would shake the world. And now, the world was staring straight into the aftermath of that dream. Behind closed doors, investigators traced clues across continents, financial trails, encrypted messages, whispers from distant mountains. Each discovery tightened the picture. Each revelation pointed to the same man, hidden in the rugged landscape of Afghanistan, protected by a network that believed destruction was purpose. And as the nation mourned, leaders faced a new and chilling question. How do you stop a threat built to remain unseen? But even in the face of this revelation, the core truth of that day remained unchanged. It was ordinary people, firefighters, officers, passengers, strangers, who answered terror with courage. Courage spreads across the nation like a pulse, a reminder that even in terror, bravery finds a way. Hours later, buried beneath rubble, Janelle Guzman clings to life, one breath at a time, one prayer at a time. Her survival becomes a symbol that in the darkest moments, hope refuses to die. Nearly 3,000 lives lost, families shattered, a nation forever changed. But within the smoke, the fear, the heartbreak, we witnessed resilience, sacrifice, humanity at its most fragile, yet most powerful. We remember their stories, we honor their courage, and we tell what happened, so the world never forgets.
Morning broke like any other, bread and smoke and coffee steam. Iron towers speared ahead and silent watchmen of a dream.
Then the sky tore like a curtain, fire fell where birds should roam. Steel and stone began their sinking, ash came drifting over home.
A situation that started bad just gets worse and worse and worse. The World Trade Center, South Tower, has totally collapsed.
Later on, I found out it was a police officer who got to his secondary gun and shot out the window and saved us all.
Yo, you have another tank? In, Yoily! Yoily, in! Deep breath, in! Hold it!
I don't think anybody really understood it.